Immediate legacy is a patent-pending strategy that can generate an immediate donation to charity at no net cost to a charitable supporter, and may still give the supporter an income tax deduction for the donation that is generated. Immediate legacy has been featured in numerous articles, as well as interviews with Joan London and Mike Ditka, and the award-winning business show 21st Century Business, broadcasted on Fox Business News and MSNBC. The following excerpts are from these interviews.
Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales.
This is Coach Mike Ditka, and I'm here with Dennis Thabergen.
Dennis is a frequent keynote speaker at financial industry events.
Dennis Tubbergen, CEO of Charitable Concepts and USA Advanced Planning.
He's an advisor to financial advisors all over the country.
And finally, he is the developer of a patent-pending strategy that can create donations for charity.
His solution is providing money now. Welcome, Dennis.
Jackie, thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Tell us about the challenges that institutions are facing today and how Charitable Concepts LLC is addressing this.
Well, we've developed a program, Jackie, called Immediate Legacy, and Immediate Legacy is a patent-pending process that creates an immediate donation for charity at no net cost to a charitable supporter. And even though this donation is created at no net cost to the charitable supporter, the supporter still gets an income tax deduction for the donation that's created.
What prompted you to start this program?
Well, I am a financial advisor by trade and training, and about 10 years ago, my focus was shifted, and I became what you might term a financial advisor to financial advisors. I have over 40,000 advisors all across the country that have gotten my materials, and I work with about 6,000 advisors on a regular basis. As part of that process, I often work with advisors helping them develop financial strategies for their clients and look at different designs and technical aspects of a client's financial situation. When taking a look at one particular client's situation and looking at the outcomes they wanted to accomplish and looking at their facts and circumstances, we developed this strategy and this technique, and in essence we were able to create a large contribution to a charity that this particular client wanted to support. We were able to do so at no net cost to that particular client and still give the client a significant amount of tax savings in the process.
But a lot of donations are tax deductible. How is the Immediate Legacy program different from other fundraising methods?
Well, the mindset of most charities is that they have two different ways to raise money. They can, number one, go ask for a donor to just outright permanently part with some of their assets. They can say, write us a check and give us the money now, and if you're not willing to do that, will you sign a pledge card which will allow us to maybe get some money from you at some point in the future. The other option and the other mindset of planned giving departments is that they want to be named in someone's estate. They want to have that particular supporter give them a bequest, become part of their trust, and get money when that person passes away. The Immediate Legacy program really gives charities another tool. In light of what's going on in the economy, economic times are tough. People are less likely now to permanently part with some of their assets and write the check or sign on for a pledge, and waiting for a bequest simply takes a long time. So the Immediate Legacy program provides money now at no net cost to a supporter and still gives the supporter some tax benefits.
Okay, so that's the benefit for the supporter. How does the program benefit the charity or, say, the medical institution, the university?
Well, the charity really has another tool. I mean, they have another way to approach a donor in a tough economic time. Donations are down significantly year to date. There was a New York Times article out not long ago that said donations year to date are down 26%, and yet requests for help from charities are definitely up. So it's just simply another tool and another creative way for charities to raise money now and be able to approach their donor base in a very non-threatening manner.
So in essence, this helps the donors, and these are some of the donors that may have already helped this organization in the beginning, and that's how the organizations find them, correct?
Yeah, you know, organizations today are really leaning on their donors, to use that term. The fringe givers, the ancillary support mechanisms, the ancillary givers aren't necessarily giving the way they used to due to economic conditions. So the core donors are the ones that are getting leaned on, and it really allows a core donor to help support a charity and do so in a way that doesn't force them to permanently part with some of their assets.
Tell us about some of the organizations that you've already helped.
Well, I don't really want to name organizations by name, but I can tell you that we're working with a number of major colleges and universities. We're working with hospitals and hospital foundations. We're working with some sports agents, and we're also working with churches and synagogues. So really runs the gamut of just about any charitable organization.
And what types of donors might benefit the most from this?
Well, I think donors that want to help their charity and want to do so at no net cost to them and want to get some charitable deductibility in the process. So if I were to describe the ideal immediate legacy donor, the immediate legacy supporter, I would say that the person has some taxable income, the taxable deduction would make some sense, and they have a heart for the charity.
Mm-hmm. How would someone go about learning more about your program?
Well, they could go to www.immediatelegacy.com and get more information and request a DVD on the topic.
Terrific. What does the future hold for this industry and for Charitable Concepts LLC in particular?
Well, I think that even though we've seen a lot of change, it's my belief we're going to see a significant amount of change coming. I think that as economic conditions change and we deal with the new normal, as I like to say, that all these changes will create opportunity. And I think the opportunities moving ahead for both the financial industry and for charitable giving will be different than they've been in the past. So our company will be focusing on developing new, innovative techniques to help charity and to help consumers with their finances.
And coming at a really needed time. It's been a fascinating conversation, Dennis. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Jackie.
And I just want to tell you, I enjoyed talking to you because I'm going to find out more about this myself because I'm you know, I can't believe that this stuff is going on and can happen. I'm Joe Blow.
Well, I hope that this encourages them to get that place and that our discussion makes it a little bit easier for them. Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching. Until next time, for 21st Century Business, I'm Jackie Bales.
So how do you learn how Immediate Legacy works and if Immediate Legacy is a good fit for your organization? Well, I'd invite you to apply to attend the All Expenses Paid Increasing Charitable Contributions workshop that's held at the Immediate Legacy Home Office. If you apply and your application is accepted, all expenses will be paid for you to attend this workshop, including airfare, hotel accommodations, and all meals. At the Increasing Charitable Contributions workshop, you'll learn exactly how Immediate Legacy could raise significant funds for your organization at no net cost to your supporters. You'll learn approximately how much money Immediate Legacy could raise in your organization. You'll learn how Immediate Legacy has been utilized by other nonprofit organizations, and you'll also see Immediate Legacy in action. You'll see case studies, results, and much more. Now here are the details. The Immediate Legacy Home Office is located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The agenda is as follows. Your air travel will be booked for you per your instructions. Full round-trip coach airfare from your home airport will be booked, and airfare will be paid by Charitable Concepts. You'll arrive in Grand Rapids the afternoon, the day that the workshop begins, and you'll be greeted and met at the airport by a staff person who will transport you to a 4-star hotel where you'll check in and relax until the workshop begins with a welcome dinner at 6 p.m. The hotel room is also covered by Charitable Concepts. Incidental expenses like room service, movies, etc. will be your responsibility. The workshop will conclude at 9 p.m. on day 1. The second day, the workshop resumes with a full breakfast that'll be served at 7:30 a.m. The workshop will conclude with a working lunch adjourning at 1:30 p.m. and transportation to the airport will be provided to allow you plenty of time to catch your return flight home. Now, we make a guarantee if your application to attend the Increasing Charitable Contributions workshop is accepted. If your application to attend the workshop is accepted, and after attending, you're not totally convinced that immediate legacy will raise as much money for your organization as your best current fundraising method, just let us know, and on top of paying for your trip, we'll make a $1,000 donation to your charity with no questions asked. Here's how to apply. Complete the one-page, two-sided Increasing Charitable Contributions Workshop application. Please be as thorough as possible. The more information we have about your organization will allow us to determine if immediate legacy would be a good fit for you. Once the application is completed, it will be faxed to the Immediate Legacy Home Office. Your application will be processed, and you'll be notified as to whether or not your application has been accepted. If it is accepted, you'll be contacted by our travel concierge to allow your travel to be scheduled. Thank you for taking time to watch this short presentation, and we look forward to meeting you at the Increasing Charitable Contributions Workshop.